and welcome to Business 300. My name is Philip Kulashov, and this is 300 Seconds About Business. We're all a busy people, so I have 5 minutes or less to get my point across. Here we go again. Last time we covered 4 points about making decisions. Know how much time you have, think trade-offs, not solutions, have skin in the game, and consider how your decisions will affect others. I have 4 more for you today. First off the set, keep in mind that projections are not facts. When we're making a decision, we're impacting the future. Genius, I know. Because we don't know what the future holds, we do our best to predict and foresee, and we look at graphs, charts, spreadsheets, and models filled with data and inputs. The charts and models we make are full of pizzazz and can impress even the most sophisticated among us. Their goal is to drive us towards a certain conclusion. However, we need to remember that all projections about the future are never built on facts, but rather on assumptions. I've talked about this in an earlier episode. We can't know the future, we can only assume it. That's a point that is very easy to forget, especially when we're distracted by how clear the data is. All projections are only as good as the assumptions made. If your input assumptions are garbage, then your projections are also garbage, and making your decision, garbage. Before making any decision based on a projection, test the assumptions. It's essential that the more consequential our decision, the more we keep that point in the front of our minds. Next, ask questions before making conclusions. An easy mistake when trying to make a decision is jumping to a conclusion too soon, and then pivoting all of the incoming information to suit your conclusion. As Sherlock Holmes said, it is a capital mistake to theorize before one has data. Insensibly, one begins to twist facts to suit theories, instead of theories to suit facts. This isn't just a dangerous mistake because it may lead to a bad decision, but also because it's self-deceiving. It's called confirmation bias. If we allow ourselves to jump to a conclusion too soon, we're tempted to twist any information we receive after the fact to fit our conclusion and double down on our decision. Even after making a conclusion, we come across information that blows up in our face. It's good to remain sober-minded, always willing to ask the questions needing to be asked. Number 7. Because we'll never know the future until it becomes the past, it's impossible to get rid of uncertainty. Uncertainty is as much a part of our life as interrupting software updates are a part of the lives of PC users. There's no way around it. If you want a PC, you must be okay with interrupting updates. If you want to live, you must be okay with uncertainty. Uncertainty is what makes decision-making difficult, but acknowledging the fact that there's no way to escape it makes it easier. It's a liberating revelation to know that you will never be 100% sure when making a decision. Even after doing all your research, asking all your questions, and considering all your options, uncertainty will always be there. Certainty is like the girlfriend who never showed up to your date. Even if you keep waiting for her, she still ain't coming. Accepting that makes it possible for you to move on. And last on the list, there are those who hear about the importance of data and information and uncontrollably nod in approval as if galloping on horseback across rough terrain without a saddle. Excited about information, they analyze and digest every point of data, every assumption, and every cost until there are no crumbs left. They will mull over every option until rocks turn into puree. They will refuse to make a decision until they are sure it's the right one. But the reality is that indecision is a decision. When we refuse to make a decision, we are still deciding to do that. And if there is an urgent question in front of us that is time sensitive, by the way, death makes everything time sensitive, deciding not to decide sometimes can hurt us more than making a bad decision. So, test your assumptions, get information before making a conclusion. Remember that certainty will never come, and realize that indecision is a decision. After considering all the points, the last takeaway is the most vital. Make your decisions. There's no way around it. Just be sure to make good ones.